good, beautiful people? Jasmine Melody here at Activated Studios, and we about to get jiggy with it with the notorious JIG himself, Prince Hill. Yes, thank you for coming. How blessed are you today?
Extremely blessed.
Amen.
Every
amen.
day, every day, every day.
Yes, we're in a winning season right now. I know there's a lot of exciting things going on.
Yeah.
And I wanted to kind of start off with this music video. I actually saw your latest music release, well, your music video release, and I gotta say that is a straight head bobber. I had it on replay the whole time on my way coming over here. But maybe you could tell us a little bit about that and the whole, I guess, upbringing or how that all came together. It has some dope visuals on there.
Oh yeah, well, the song that Jazz referring to is Biggie. Supposedly, the people saying it's the hottest record in the state. So, yeah, it's doing what it's doing right now. Like, it's doing better than what I expected. I put it out there with great intentions, with good energy, and it's picking up. It's resonating with people. Shit going international right now. So
amazing.
I mean, it's my biggest record to date. Out of all the records I dropped, my biggest streaming record, biggest video, everything, like the whole package, everything coming together how I planned for it to. But
and you know what? It also looked like you were having a lot of fun.
A whole lot of fun.
Putting that video together. He was dancing to his little two-step. And the visuals, again, were very, very interesting to me. You had like this whole album cover from one of Biggie's albums. Yeah. And your face was like shot into that. And he's just going in, doing his thing. And it's just so visually sick and different. I haven't seen anything like that. I really like that touch.
Appreciate that. When we put that together, that was a collaboration between me and my bro, Who the Wiz. We came together. We was actually plotting on that concept, not like with the Biggie, but for like years. Like, we wanted to do that for like the last like 2-3 years. We was just plotting on that concept. And then like with the song and this song was a perfect marriage for the concept, and we put that shit together. And we shot it on a fly, like right here. Like,
oh, so you shot the video right here in
right
this room?
Here, like right here in this exact room. Right up, people won't even know. Like,
wow.
But yeah, we lit it up in a certain type of way, man. It's a lot of tricks involved, but it was really the brain power that we put together. And we known each other for a long time. We collaborated on a lot of projects so far. Like, we shot probably like over 50 videos together, maybe. Like 30, 40, 50 videos, somewhere around that number. We always was just trying to push the culture, like give it a different element, add the artistic element to what I do. And being from Newark, like type of city I'm from, the stigma that comes with it. I mean, we just want to give people something different.
No, I respect that. So, as a fellow, native from Newark also, there is a lot of talent out here. So it's just amazing to see you in your prime doing your thing and just staying connected with people.
Word.
And you mentioned a little bit before we started the interview, the same gentleman that you were doing the videos with, you guys knew each other back in high school.
Oh yeah, back in high school since we were freshmen. Freshman high school, I met him. We actually met prior to that when we was like in 7th grade, but we didn't realize that until later on in high school. But yeah, we've been friends since high school, and we started making. Well, I've been making music since I was in 3rd grade, but me and him, we was like rapping in the hallways. Then we started recording senior year. Like, he actually pushed me to be a better rapper. Like, I had the lyrics. My delivery was ass, but bruh, no bullshit. Like, bro, he came and like, I remember when we recorded a freestyle to Look At Me Now, and I'm walking around the school and everybody saying, this shit hard. But they're like, yo, Wiz got the best verse. I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna say my government or whatever, but they was like, yeah, they was like, yo, Prince, show you, your shit was hard, your lyrics was hard, but your delivery was ass, bro. You gotta, I mean, the difference between me and Wiz sounded like he was dead, like he was on already, like he was ready for the radio, all that shit. So he basically taught me the ropes, showed me how to use auto-tune and everything, like, and shit been history from there.
So that constructive criticism, though, that's valid. That
valid. Hell yeah. I wouldn't put it like this. You wouldn't even have heard a song like Biggie if I wasn't open to constructive criticism. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm always, I don't listen to what people say, but I'm always mindful because people got an opinion. It could come from a hating place or it could come from a real place. Like, people could be jealous when they say, oh, I don't like some of this and that, or they could just be like, oh, you could tweak this, tweak that. Now, what I go do it is a different story, or how I take it in. But I always soak it in. I always listen to what people got to say because I'm not making this shit just for me. It's
oh man, that's beautiful.
To be consumed.
That's beautiful, and that's an advantage right there because a lot of people, they kind of seem to get discouraged by that type of criticism.
Oh yeah, nah, not me. Hell no. I've been doing this for a long time. I got a lot of confidence. Like outside from what I show people, like in public, like I got a lot of confidence. Like as far as like, I already have a mindset when I'm recording and the shit I'm saying or whatever. I already know how I'm gonna move to it. I gotta get myself going first. That's the first test. Then I gotta put it out there. Cause sometimes I get lazy in the booth. I ain't gonna. Sometimes I can step it up, and I judge myself. I'm my biggest critic. So it's like I don't really think it's much somebody else can say about me that I don't say about myself already. So
that's right.
It is what it is.
And I mean, you've been doing this for a long time. You said
a long time, since third grade. Word.
So how did you get introduced to music? Like, how was that love at first sight? How did that happen?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was already a fan of music. Like kindergarten, I was like I think everybody played the flute when he was like
I think it was like mandatory.
Yeah, I think it was mandatory. Yeah, but I was into it, and I was in the school choir back then, and I used to watch like I used to listen to music. My father was big on Tupac. My mom's listening. My mother was a singer. She was big on music, so I always heard it around the house. So as a kid, and then I was a big fan of Michael Jackson. So as a kid, I already liked music. But then when I seen More Money, More Problems videos, the More Money, More Problems video with Biggie, Diddy, and Mace, that shit it changed my life. Like I saw that shit, I'm like, damn, like it just looked like they was just living life like at the maximum level, like the way they did it. And at the time, I didn't even know Biggie had passed. I found out then, like when I'm like asking questions about like the video because I was infatuated with that song, and I still am. But at the time, as a kid, I'm like, damn, I'm seeing all this shit for the first time, and I'm like, damn, they're like, yo, Biggie got killed, and I'm like, oh, like it was shit like that, and it was the stigma with that. But then the person who taught me how to actually put bars together and write was my older cousin Juan, and whatever, his name Honcho, whatever, Juan So Self. He showed me how to do this shit. He sat me down, showed me how to write my bars, how to structure music. He showed me the ropes to everything. And I just took it and ran. I used to walk around the hood rapping for everybody in the hood. That's how I got my name up. Like, got a lot of respect from around the hood because niggas knew what I did. Like, that was like, all right. It wasn't on no gangster shit. I wasn't that type of, so I just had a lot of respect. Because I'm still the person who I was. I grew up, but I'm still that same exact person. I ain't out here acting like nobody I'm not. So they respect me all through my city, like, especially in the South Ward, particularly. But yeah, I was walking all the old heads, all the older cats. I was hanging out. I was like 9 years old hanging out with the 13 and 14-year-olds. Like, I was the youngest in the group. So I was running around with them. I'm rapping for them. They rapping. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. When I was a kid, I was talking gangster shit. Like, I was talking wild. Like, oh, I got the nah. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was, and that's what I was saying too. Cause like a lot of, it's the area, but
right.
I was rapping. That's what I was talking about.
Because that's what you were exposed to.
That's what I was exposed to. Yeah. So, but by the time when I was trying to do it for my teachers, like let people hear it, because my mother, she knew I rap, but she didn't know I was taking it serious. She just knew I was doing it, and she ain't never really cared. She ain't like she downplayed it or nothing. She just didn't feed into it and she didn't think much of it. Then I was in school trying to rap. My teachers used to be like, I ain't gonna say, well, I'm gonna say the name. It don't really matter now. But my teachers, this rapper, Little Miss Nana. At the time, she was super lit. So she was young too. She was like,
McKinley? She went to McKinley, Little Miss Nana?
I don't know. Yeah, well, I'm not sure.
She was her dad's big.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, Big Seven or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, word. Yeah, she was 3 years older than me. Because when I was in high school, she's 2 years older than me. So when I was in high school, we ended up taking classes together at arts. But anyway, she was rapping. So my teachers, like, she was a superstar. You know, the guy Bow Wow was lit at the time. All that, all the young kid stars, and we knew who they was. When I'm trying to rap, my teacher kept telling me, "Yo, nah, stick the drum, like, nah, lead this to Little Miss Nah, like shit like that." And I used to be like, "Damn, like that used to bother me." But I had my music teacher from Quiet. She believed in me. She was like, "Nah," it helped me say, I can't talk this street shit all the time. Let me switch it up so I could do something in front of the school. Like they give me the opportunity, and that's exactly what I did. I put a little verse together. I spit that shit from the school when I was in 5th grade. They went nuts. They went crazy, and you feel me? So I had my city since then. I like people to this day. They don't have to see me. They're like, yo, the first thing gonna see when they see me, the first thing they gonna say when they see me, hey, yo, bro, you still rapping? You still doing your shit, bro? You don't know? Yeah. And that's the they don't got social media. I show them social media. They go, oh shit, bro, this is you. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's always love. So a lot of people, like a lot of the old heads, a lot of the young kids, like, I just got my city. I just got my part of my city. Like, and it's turning up. Like, it's just getting better as I progress. But I mean, the main thing is taking care of home. Like. First, like that's the main thing. Like that's the first goal. People always look like, oh, people be quick to say, oh, it's bigger, it's bigger. Yeah, it's cool, but ain't not like that love in your own city when you could go to certain places in your own, because it's like, you know what I mean. And it's a lot of in Newark. It is divided. We all know each other. We all got ties some type of way, but it'd be like it's like little underlying shit that keep us separated.
True.
But for the most, we try to bring as many people together as we can, and. Like, every hood fuck with each other. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna say that much. Like, that's why I said I'm from the South Ward, but I can go to North Ward, West Ward. You feel what I'm saying? Ironbound and shit like that.
And the music too just helps you bring.
And that's what I'm talking about. That's why the music pulled everything. That's for everybody. Like a lot of the people that I'm cool with in these different areas, it be from through music, social media, and we linking up. Ain't no negative vibes. Like the people who on the negative shit, they get left on the outside. We can't even entertain that.
Yes, sir. We allergic to that.
Yeah, facts. Can't even entertain that shit.
See, and there's one thing I want to highlight, because you mentioned how, you had an approach when you started out in the beginning. But, even though you weren't getting as much reaction, the reaction that you wanted from everybody, you had at least one person who still believed in you. But most importantly, it was you who believed in you, and you put it into work where you became adaptive, and you were like, you know what, this is not working. I'm not gonna change the plan. I'm gonna just change the approach.
With the approach, word,
right? And I'm gonna make this happen. And then look at that beautiful experience that came from that.
Real
and
talk.
Now, on top of that too, I had another thing I wanted to highlight. It's amazing how things come full circle. Full circle has been the topic the last few days for me, like personally. But I see another full circle moment right here where you mentioned, in the beginning, you've always kind of been tied into and passionate about music, but it was that one video you saw with Biggie.
Yeah.
Right? And Mace and Diddy.
Word.
And then now, fast forward, you did this whole music video, like almost kind of like, with this whole Biggie type of vibe involved into it.
Word.
That's amazing.
And it happened to be my biggest record. Like, it's crazy. That, word. Yes. And we're talking about damn near almost 20 years later. Like, word up.
And it's been marinating too. I remember we were talking about that a little bit before we started recording. But you were saying to me how, the song was actually made some time ago.
Oh, yeah, last year.
Waiting, yes.
Last year.
So let's talk a little bit about that too. Let's talk about that marinating process and how it was important for you to wait to the right time to drop that song, and the importance behind not missing the wave and like trying to catch that wave.
Trying to catch the wave. Word. Well, the most interesting part about that, like, I recorded the song in July, like last summer. I threw a little snippet up on Instagram, threw a little video, and I let it sit up too. I let it sit up for a little while. Wasn't getting no reactions. I don't think I got like 2 comments. So I'm like. It ain't resonating with them right. Talking to my boy Wiz, I'm like, yo, you gotta figure something out. It's like, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I was at a point where I was spending, so I was getting ready. I was saving up a lot of money just to get ready to go back on my run. Cause I took a little break. It's my last big single a couple years ago, Cash Talk. That was going for a little while. We had some promotion issues with that, like as far as like. Just the rhythm. They ain't catch the wave properly. Like ain't ride the wave. Put it like that. So I just wanted to do things right, and I said I'm getting older. You feel something? I ain't like still under 30, but it's like I'm just getting up there. It's like I want to make the right moves. So I'm like, all right, with this Biggie record, I trusted it more than anything, more than any like. So October, my birthday, October 7th. I went out to California on that day. I stayed out there for 5 days. Came back. We shot 3 videos while we was out there. Those never got released. We came back. We worked on them real quick. Got them chopped up. But I'm like, nah. It just didn't feel right. I'm big on energy. I'm big on like, nah. Something don't feel like something just didn't sit right with me. I'm like, those videos got to come out later. It's not right now. That ain't for right now. I need something to punch, make people believe again. I'm like. I start going through my records. We get back, I'm right back. I'm going to the drawing board. And I said, fuck, I can't think nothing. I start going through old files, looking through my old shit. And I played the Biggie record, and my little cousin and my man's Wayne, they sitting behind me. I'm like, oh, what's that? I'm like, some shit right here. This shit I got to cut. I'm like, this shit hard. And I played it. It was only the hook. And they was like, no, you gotta finish that shit. I finished that shit in like 10 minutes. I just freestyled the verse, finished that shit, and the song's short, but it got heavy replay value. I did that shit in 10 minutes. I said, damn, I just jumped on it. Boom, boom, boom. Jiggy, I'm back in the, you know what I'm saying, to my thing. And they was like, and then I'm recording it. I fuck around and exited out the session, deleted everything. I said, oh, damn. I went back. I went right back. I ended up having to go right back. They left. They was like, we ain't about to see, because I'm yelling on the song, the way I'm projecting my voice in that song. Like, it's different. They ain't want to sit through that shit again. So, they was like, yeah, we gonna be back. Send that shit to me when you're done. I re-recorded my verse, and then I sat on it. I said, you know what? I know exactly what I'm gonna do with this. And I had the concept hit me right in there. Called my man's Wiz. We talked about it, see if it was possible. That was that. This is like 2 weeks after that. So we come up here. I think it's like October 20 something. Like the 20th or something like that. October, something around there, like 25th maybe. It's around that time. We come up here. I'm just playing some records. I just play some records out because I record back and forth at the crib, and sometimes here and I record here. I brought my hard drive. I'm playing some records. Just got a vibe that came over me. I'm like, bro, let's shoot Biggie right now. Like, yo, where at? I'm like, right here. Like, I stood on that wall. We put everything together, and that was in October. We shot. We were so excited. He edited the same night. And I'm like, damn, that's what it. Next day, I threw it on Instagram. Big reaction. I'm like, oh shit, I'm not dropping this song yet. As big as the reaction was, I said, I'm not dropping this song yet. I sat on it from October up until I said like January. I said I was plotting. I'm not posting on social media, nothing. I'm just staying low key, still working behind the doors, running the bag up. Motherfucking what day? March come around. I said, yo, like it's like mid January, February. I said, yo, we gotta drop this on Big, the day Big died. Like we gotta drop this on that day, bro. Wow. Some way we gotta drop it on that day. I don't know. I ain't know what else we was gonna do for it, because we had a whole concept. Everything we shot here, we had. I'm like, nah, bro, they gonna get bored with it. Even though the song's short, they gonna get bored. Google some Biggie murals. Found one. We drove up there. When we drove to Brooklyn. It was when I was on Netflix. We get up there, it's like 30 people. Like, I said, God damn, we can't even get close to it. Like, they even went on Google again, found another one a couple blocks. It was about 15, like 10, it was still in Brooklyn, but about 10, 15 minutes down, like away. We got there, it was empty, perfect. I went over there, caught a little bit of sunlight. We did this shit on March 7th. Biggie, the day he passed, it was on the 9th. Shot that shit on the 7th. We got back to Jersey about like 11 o'clock that night. Went home, started editing that shit that night. The whole 8th, he was in the crib editing that. We were on the phone, FaceTime, back and forth, getting everything right. The 9th it was out. And then the rest is history, and still more history to create. So
I know that
was a process, but it was really a time. We just had to. I just trusted God's timing right there. I was just on God's timing right there. I had a plan, and I had my brother in it with me. You feel what I'm saying? With who the Wiz, you feel what I'm saying? He understood the vision. He knew the plan that needed to be executed. I prayed before I even dropped it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I really, because I just wanted it to work. I put a lot of energy into I was banking on that to do what it's doing, and it still amazed me, but I know it's so much further. I want that shit to really get to like 1 million views, 1 million streams. I want that shit to
so shall it be.
Yeah, so that's just the plans, and it's moving every day. Like it's soon as I feel like the record dying out, I get like 30 DMs, people playing the record that I never even seen before. Like, I'm like, damn, this shit is love. Like,
that's love, yes.
So I just can't wait. That shit is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Like I said, I appreciate all the people here, but like I said, I just wanted to be bigger. You know what I mean? Because my goal that I set out as a kid, what I wanted to do in life is still not fulfilled. Like my dreams and shit. So
you still manifesting your reality.
Hell yeah.
Activated Studios. That's the slogan right there. This is the place to connect and make that Your truth, exactly.
Yeah, and shit, the connections out of me here, man. This shit, life has been up.
Oh, yes. Word up. Like I said, winning season. Because it's so important, too, that, you were not impulsive. As exciting and as, as into it as you are with what you're doing, you still felt in your heart. You're like, you know what, wait, it's not time yet.
Yeah, facts.
Wait. So I think that's another gem that a lot of artists could definitely appreciate and practice on their own. So that way they don't prematurely put things out there.
And that's the biggest. That's my biggest fault. I'd have done it. I've been doing it for years. I'm talking about years as a kid and doing that's all about. I'm talking about since the social media era, like the last 10 years of social media, like the Instagram, been out for like 7, 8 years now. During this whole period, I've been growing. I went semi-viral sometimes. Always never followed up with the proper moves. I had like real situations. Like I know how people do the little clout chasing thing. I had real situations with celebrity artists. I didn't go about it the right way, so I didn't capitalize off of how a lot of people do it now. Because it takes people like me to go through the trial and error to get that shit right. You feel what I'm saying? So I went through a lot of trial and error. Like I done been on tour. I done been on Sway in the Morning. I done did the DJ K-Slay. I did a lot of the main. I did the BT Awards. 2016 with DJ Khaled. Me, DJ Khaled, Dave East, that Big Pun son. His name Dragons and Rivers. Oh. Nick Grant. It was a few of us up there, but it's just been a process. Like it's been a growing thing. It's honestly been a growing thing. Like just going through the trial and error, just making I just don't want to keep making the same mistakes, and I didn't make the same mistake with this time around. I'm still learning. There's still things I could have done, but I know that in this situation with the Biggie record, I left it in. I prayed over this record. I left it in God's hands. Like I took all my finances. I put what I could put. I put into the record. When that shit, know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real. You feel what I'm saying? When that shit ran low, I said, you know what? It's in God's hands now. You feel what I'm saying? And since I left it in God's hands, I swear to God, shit been getting bigger.
Yes, because you submitted to Him, and now He's doing the work. If you doing the work, He gonna stay back and be like, okay, you got it,
you got it, word. But I'm like, nah, yo, God, you see, I just did it. I did my best. Yes. You feel what I'm saying? So He only gonna help the people who help themselves. So, and that's what I seen.
So now, this is a little bit outside of the direction we were going in, but I just got to know, how did you get to meet Iman? How did you guys connect?
Right at the studio. I told you shit been up. I met him through Double M. I met him through Double M. That's my manager. We've been me and him working together for 6 years, and he don't bring me around no. You feel what I'm saying? Like no bullshit. Anybody I meet through him, it's about action. You feel what I'm saying? And it's always come together to make like something greater, bigger. Like that's how me and him been working together so long. And me and Iman just really just linked up. We had like a genuine conversation. I got to know him. He got to know me a little bit. Gave me the background. I'm like, damn, we connected like that. So we came together and we just been vibing and shit. Word up. Facts on the same shit. So cool as hell, genuine dude. You feel what I'm saying? Open up the studio to me. And like I said, it's like we're building a family here.
Right.
Yeah, putting it together right.
So now, what other projects, what other like really cool things you got coming up in the works? Cause I know you like to marinate. You like a little chef cooking up. But tell the people what else you have going on. What can they look forward to?
Well, I got a lot of shows coming up. I'm right now in a little bidding war, a little label situation, but
it's a quality problem.
Yeah, but I don't really want to. I'm not really interested in signing right now too much because I like the control that I got right now, and I like the freedom. And I'm not saying I wouldn't sign. The right offer come by, like hell yeah, like the right situation. But I like my just creative control. So as far as what I got coming, I got projects ready. I got a bunch of singles like that. I'm talking about organized titles ready. Got about 2 or 3 projects sitting in the cut, but it's all timing. Yeah. I got videos sitting in the cut, like the shit we shot out in Cali. We got shot some shit out in the desert. Shit is amazing. The video was crazy, crazy vibes. Once again by the man Who the Wiz. That's the goal. It's a few other directors I'm fucking with out there, but Who the Wiz is my go-to because that's my brother. Like I could come to him with crazy ideas and he make it, and it's like he make it come to life. Yeah, facts. So he just He tell me what he can't do. He tell me what he can do. Tell me how much time it's going to take. And that's another thing I do. I try to keep shit simple. Now to the point where it's like, all right, how can we get our idea out there the best way possible, but in the shortest amount of time? Like, and I put my hands on a lot of my projects. I do a lot of my editing now. So just right now, it's just I got songs. Since I dropped Biggie, I dropped like 5 new songs total, and those are doing well right now. They doing okay. Nice. I'm not even promoting them. I'm letting those just organically do what they do, and I'm letting God's work do what they do. So I ain't stressing about it. I'm in a happy ass place right now, musically, creatively, in life. You feel what I'm saying? It's always got its ups and downs. But as far as I'm creating like a kid right now, so it's like that is. If anybody the creativity of a kid is
timeless.
You feel what I'm saying? That's the reinventors. That's the people who push that's who we gonna rely on when to keep the world going. Like when we up and old. So that creativity of a kid is just it's about being in a happy place.
Yeah, it's untainted. It's free.
I don't force nothing. Like you feel. I just when it comes to creating, I'm like, I ain't record today with her. Like I ain't stressed. Let me go live life. Let me go. I just experience shit because I don't. What I'm gonna talk about if I ain't living it. Like I'm not no lion. I ain't no lion ass rapper. That's the most difficult thing. Like if I don't know, I can't. I can't. I stand when I'm talking my shit and it's facts. I can stand on that. You feel what I'm saying? I proudly wear that shit. But if I'm lying, it's like I can't. I have music like that.
I'm through the wire. That type of energy, like people could catch on to that. If you're saying it with conviction or not, if you live through that, you singing it from a place.
We're from a real place. Facts.
Yeah. So now, how can people stay in the loop with you? How can they at least, stay in contact or follow your journey? Tell them your social media page. Tell them your anything, your website.
They can follow me on Instagram at Prince Hill. PrinceHill. No spaces, nothing, no underscores, dots, periods, numbers, none of that. All my music on all platforms, Prince Hill. You can just look it up. I got 2 projects out, Jiggy Season 1, and I got Season 2. That shit, Season 2 was fire. I dropped that last year. That was my first project I dropped in 3 years after dropping the first Jiggy Season. That shit did 100,000 streams. That shit did good. I'm like, damn. No videos. I ain't shooting not one video off that project. Streams. Just straight streams because people was waiting. When I put it out, I put, what was it, 10 songs, 12 songs, something like that. It did all right. It was a good project. And we actually, the videos from that project, we shot them out of Cali. Those are coming. That's why I said it's going to come full circle.
Okay.
The perfect timing.
Oh, definitely follow this man on social media. Go on YouTube. Run up those views. Nice. He's up and coming. He's been doing this for a long time. He's been dedicated, even though ups and downs are going to be present in life, because that's what life is about. He continued to go forward. He didn't change his plan. He just changed the approach. And so get with the Jiggy Club. This is where it's at. Get with Activated Entertainment. I am your host, Jazmin Melody. You can follow me on Instagram at Jazmin Melody. It's Jazmin with a Z, no E, just for you to know. And we appreciate you for watching. Continue to manifest your reality. Stay connected. Keep shining. Keep smiling. And we'll see you next time.
We got this shit out the mud. I'm from the bottom if you wasn't with